You there! Lad, I need your help.
No way. My cuddle quota is capped, Captain Creeper.
The name's Captain Zanza.
Bored?
I need your help smuggling some treasure out of the marine.
Yeah, that's nice. You've about as much chance getting me to smuggle as snuggle.
Fine. Help me slide tuck my way past the docks. Surely you speak Meereenese.
What makes you think I'm a language nerd?
Ellipses?
Fine. You're right about me. Let's talk about Slaver's Bay Low Valyrian, daughter of High Valyrian, featured on HBO's Game of Thrones.
Valyria Munuengas Nuhis Isa.
First, we'll cover Astapori Low Valyrian because that's the first you heard in the show, and there's a good reason I'm waiting to talk about Meereenese until later. You'll see.
Why don't you just skip to that part now, and we'll be waiting here for you to come back. It's at 4:52.
You have no way of knowing that.
The free folk speak on the Meereenese precisely when they mean to.
Precisely when he means to.
Anyway, the consonants of Astapor are basically the same as High Valyrian, except J takes a change. High Valyrian originally pronounced it like a Y sound, though modern speakers mostly make the J sound. Astapor always pronounces J like J, as in garage. The, a da, a the, a g, a the, a h, a j, a k, a h, a l, a m, a n, a p, k, a r, a s, a t, a th, a v, a z. There's no lia, no nya, no r. But the Astapori do have a new sound, DH, pronounced the, as in this.
This is boring.
I, e, u, o, a. There are no long vowels.
Unless you're angry.
No. And you thought Daenerys was bad at pronouncing her Y sound? To date, no one from Slaver's Bay pronounces Y other than E, just like the High Valyrian I sound. We're not entirely sure how diphthongs work, except that a lot of them are dropped. Dauris becomes Dori. Atroxia becomes Atruske. Valirio becomes Valire.
Let me see you drop that diphthong.
Wow. Just... what? There are only two genders in Astapori. Let's call one worldly, as it merges aquatic and terrestrial of High Valyrian. The other can be heavenly, since it combines lunar and solar together. By and large, a noun is heavenly if it was lunar or solar in High Valyrian, and worldly if it was aquatic or terrestrial in High Valyrian. But some words hold both genders and alter the meanings based on which you define it as.
What about the verbs, man? All this talking, and I need some doing.
Verbs end in ago, ego, ego, etc. Not too far off from their High Valyrian counterpart. In fact, many words are simply a pronunciation shift off from the original. Check these out. Epagon becomes evago. Gimigon becomes gimigo. Ivestragon becomes ivetrago. Yoragon becomes joragon.
So where's the kicker? Can't I just say Kurpska Aiske Uvuve Kutovisi?
That's the order the words would come in High Valyrian. However, Low Valyrian retains the grammatical structure of the Giscari Empire. You see, prior to the doom unleashed upon the freehold of Valyria...
Bored. I was wrong. I was so wrong. How could I have been so wrong? Bored.
Fine. The kicker is the words come in a different order, and there are articles.
Articles? Are you tickling me fancy?
Believe me, I'm not tickling anything of yours. What's that smell?
I like to keep emergency pickled eggs. Don't go tickling me picklins.
So, articles are words that help define nouns. Let's use some articles on the word dragon. A dragon is sort of indefinite. We don't know exactly which one. The dragon is more definite. No dragons doesn't really define a dragon, but it's not indefinite either since it defines a void.
Let's avoid talking about this much further.
Articles come before the word to help define it, like we do in English when we say a man, the mother, or the masters. Besides some word order shift and the pronunciation, this introduction of new words that simply don't exist in High Valyrian is the huge factor separating the languages. Let's analyze what Zanzibar was trying to say. In English, Zanzibar said, "You're a fool. The masters are too strong." What he actually said was, "Kurpska, aeske uvuve kotovisi." This would be the way we'd order the words in High Valyrian if we said, "Miti siksa, aexia toli kostobiisi." But High Valyrian and Astapori Valyrian don't have a one-to-one correlation. The sentence with articles and word order correct for Slaver's Bay would be "Skame gurp, paeske si kotovi uvuve."
Okay, I think I've got it. But we're in Meereen. What good is all this Astapori Low Valyrian going to help me?
I'm glad you asked, my pickled pirate partner. Meereenese Valyrian is an identical language to Astapori Valyrian, but with a few more Yunkai'i loanwords thrown in for good measure. Here are a couple Astapori words as heard in Meereenese. Dovogedi becomes Thoa. Dare becomes Thal. Buzdar becomes Buzdal. Azantir becomes Izantir. Aeske becomes Ashkesh.
Nay, that can never be true. You're not my father.
Of course, I'm not sure.
I mean, all this sounds. It couldn't be the same.
It is. Watch.
Okay, now watch this, watch this.
Continuing on with the same example, to say Zanzibar's sentence in Meereenese, the grammar would stay the same, but the people of Meereen hold stricter to Yunkai'i tradition and throw more words in from the glory days prior to their subjugation to Valyria. You'd say, Shkabachuf, Pashkesh she Krajwauf. Here, Kraj means large, but it's the word they'd use, whereas Astapori would be more inclined to use Kotovi than their own word for large, Krazi.
Okay. So, how do I say, these aren't tongues for sale, silly? They're worms. He found them. He found them.
Well, I'm not exactly sure. While Meereenese is still being fleshed out quite a bit, the Astapori counterpart to this might sound something like Bezido saengi laraski dovodeda sitorgi nik umazitan pon. But I welcome help in this department. Leave a comment below. What's the treasure anyway?
Olives, goats, and tongues. Olives, goats, and tongues.
Like cow tongue?
Nay, people! I'm going to study them. I want to learn tongues as good as you. Kind of.
I'm not helping you anymore.
What?
This is done.
Okay. Greenville? Westeros.org? Dothraki.org? Like or subscribes? Please? Kusela?
There, that's him. That's the one.
Can't I just say Grpska Aske Uvu Kotovski? That was close. Closer than I thought it was going to be. Grpska Aiske Uvu Kotovski. Safeties. Uvuve Kotovisi. Unless you're angry. angry! Aiski uvuve okay kotoviski. Stop poking me in the ass!
Aiske
Aiske
uvuve.
krimovo. Aiske uvuve kotovisi. Didn't last for you. Krimivo. Aiske uvuve kotovisi. That was a terrible joke. Gurpska aiske uvuve kotoviski. Something like that. Gurpska aske articles. Are you tickling me fancy? Aiske uvuve kotovisi. I mean all this swili sounds. Krimivo? Where's the rose? Krimivo. Gurpska aiske utuve. No, Captain Creeper does have a strange ring to it. How's it? YouTube going good? It's okay?
At the end, you're richer for the experience, yeah?